videos of YouTube and the like. We're on something new, brand new. 0 kilometers, brand new CF Moto 450MT, and it's all mine. Just picked it up from the dealership, and we'll see how we go. Pretty excited, pretty nervous. You never really know if you've made the right decision with these things. Oh yeah, fucking rode Drew's one, that blue one that we drowned in Redmond. That was pretty fun, so I figured we'd give this a crack. Bastards didn't give me any fuel, but fuck all fuel. That's pretty not surprising for that dealership. Anyway, oh, she's so smooth and quiet. We might pull in here and grab some fuel. Blah, 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 blah. Look out for the Beamer. Nice Beamer though. Alright, we've got fuel now, so let's, how do we turn this thing on? Kill switch on. There we go. Got fuel, all fueled up. Let's roll out. I do appreciate how smooth the parallel twin is on this thing. Ordered a few bits off AliExpress, and I think over the next few weeks we'll do a few videos on installing those and just going through the whole process. Should be fun. Oop, change gears. Too many distractions, too excited. School zone. Got to do 40. Don't want to run any children over. Can't have that. Hey, we've done 1 kilometre! Woohoo! Look out! Milestones. That's pretty exciting actually. First ever brand new motorbike I've owned. First new vehicle I've owned. I've owned, oh fuck, we'd be looking at 40 plus vehicles. Gonna need to adjust the clutch a little bit. Don't like the pull on the clutch. With my fingers still sitting there. Didn't feel like it engaged out enough. But I think we will plan on doing some smaller levers at some point. Try and, oh, some different levers anyway, some aftermarket adjustable ones. But the length on that's not too bad. Just sort our way past these guys here. Righto. Alright, there we go, first kilometres in the bag. Happy days, we'll touch back later. New motorbike. Fuck yeah. Got a new motorbike. 2026 CF Moto 450MT. Bought it from a dealership local to me. Not very impressed with them, but we'll cover that later. For now, shiny. Shiny's cool. Very excited. My first ever vehicle in maybe 40 plus odd vehicles that I've owned now. So fuck yeah. Good news is still keeping the 300, not getting rid of a 300. Too many motorbikes. So we've still got the 300 hiding over there. This is the bigger adventures. The 300 just didn't have the fuel range. And for 9,990 right away, it was a bit hard to turn down, really. As I was saying, there was a couple of things that we're not too impressed with, me, the royal we, not too impressed about. When I picked the bike up from the dealership, this handguard was just loose, just flopping around, all fucking not even tight. So they tightened that before I left. The clutch adjustment is not great at all. I've had to do a bit of fucking around with that already myself. It's plastic's a bit not in the right spot. We're getting there with that. Just got to find that sweet spot, I guess. Maybe it's personal preference. The free play and throttle. There's way too much free play in that tube. Anyway, fucking stuck. What are you doing down there? Guess my homemade GoPro stick didn't work. Oh, let's try that again, shall we? Fucking. And then today, the big one that's fucked me off is my handlebars. They've rolled over. So if you look at that, they're fucking rolled forwards. And the way that happened, I was I was just riding around the backyard, standing up, a bit of slow manoeuvring, practicing. I went to pop the front wheel, little clutch pop, and before anything happened, the bars just went and rolled over. So now I'm going to do a full nut and bolt check on this bike. The dealership locally is known as shitty motorcycles because they're a bit fucking shit, to the point where I'll generally just buy shit online before going in to see them. And you know, it's really disappointing because it's nice to have a good rapport with a local bike shop, especially if you're doing, you know, bike stuff. Anyway, doesn't matter, we'll sort it out ourselves. Love the bike. Bike's fucking awesome. Come to Papa. Oh dear. Righto, so that's enough whinging from me for now. I'll whinge a bit more, don't worry, I'm a bit of a whinger. I like to have a complaint. Let's talk about some things I really like about the bike. I like that it was cheap for a full-size adventure bike. That's absolutely fucking awesome. Sub 10 grand, can't go wrong. But not only is it cheap, it's highly rated. There are just not only reviews from, you know, the Muppets on YouTube who are paid for it, also the Muppets on YouTube who aren't paid. They're the ones that count, the independent little fellas that have been riding them and just raving about them. And that just goes back to that adage, you know, light is right. So I'm really looking forward to doing some lightweight adventure riding. You know, we've got the hiking gear, that's coming. I've got a new mat from Kilos, got my hiking tent. Well, it's fucking hot in here, I'm sweating balls, but let's ignore that, shall we? You're a fucking idiot. The other things I really like about this bike is the accessibility of parts. Parts are just so easy to get hold of. I've ordered, I think, 500 bucks worth of parts off AliExpress. Being Chinese made, it's just Chinese parts out of China. Some of them are even from CF Moto on AliExpress, which in itself is awesome. I'll run you through it. This is what I've ordered for this bike. We've got the rear racks that go here to stop the bags from falling in on the wheels. We've got a bash plate. We've got the crash bars, upper and lower crash bars. That was only 127 bucks off AliExpress. That's fucking wicked. We've got tank stickers, grippy boys, so my balls stick to it. We've got a slip-on muffler, just because to be more obnoxious, I guess. But, you know, fucking more noise, why not? We've got the extended foot, well not extended foot, enlarged foot, so that when you put the bike on a stand on softer grounds, it doesn't just go poof, falls over. Got radiator guards and upper guard to protect it from the rocks. I've got also, the final thing that I've got on the way at the moment is a larger screen, just because I'm a big lad, I've got a long body, and that little screen protects you a lot. Like the wind kind of hits me about here, but if I plan on doing, well, I do plan on doing longer rides, I want something that's going to give me a little bit more protection from the wind, you know, just a little bit overhead. That's all right. When I'm on the dirt, I can just wind the screen down a little bit and just protect myself
from that. But anyway, stay along. I'm going to put you onto time-lapse mode. While I fuck around over here doing the little nut and bolt check. If I find anything loose, I'll pick up the camera and we'll come back and I'll show you what's going on. And also regarding those parts I've ordered, I'll be filming installing all those parts one by one so that everybody, well, all my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possible viewers can see what's going on. Hi Mum, hi Dad, thanks for watching. Anyway, here we go. Right. Alrighty, so I kind of just turned the GoPro off after a while because I figured everyone, all my 5 viewers, thanks Mum and Dad, would probably just get bored sitting there watching me fucking tightening nuts and bolts and stuff. It was pretty good, to be honest. I'm with what I've checked, I'm happy enough. Everything, you know, all the important stuff, engine mounts, bloody axle, exhaust, triples, axle down here, brake calipers, everything else is tight enough. Unfortunately, it was just the handlebars. So maybe the handlebars were just done on Friday and everything else was kind of done maybe Thursday, are they? Who knows? So for $9,990, it is just on-road with 12 months rego, which in itself is awesome. A few other things I really like about this bike. This fucking screen, TFT, do I call it TFT? This screen is awesome. Look at that display. What a ripper. The other thing is over here, hopefully it shows on my GoPro, we've got inbuilt USB-A and USB-C ports, which is just awesome. And look at that, big smiley Cyclops looking motherfucker. That's pretty cool too. Anyway, that will do for now. Thanks for following along. I'll touch back when all the parts have arrived and we start, you know, doing the schmozzling thing with the tools and making it cooler, I guess. Right, thank you very much.